Morning everyone, welcome back to another Cosworth video. We've got a few plans for this car now. We seem to be making a few little plans for it, and the first one today is going to be getting it up on that ramp, having a good look underneath it because we've not seen it under there, and actually get some road legal tyres on the car. I'm quite excited about looking underneath it because it's the only part of the car now that I haven't seen, so hopefully quite a lot of you are quite excited about it as well. I know a lot of people mentioned in the comments, what's it like underneath, what else has it got on it? So let's get it up on that ramp and have a good look. Guys, instead of cutting in and out, we're going to put both bits in this video, but I have actually got it on time lapse, and I thought I won't stop there and then move on to here. We'll actually just try and film both bits of it, but as you can see, it is as nice under here as it is on top. I believe it's had some sort of strengthening stabiliser bar fitted there on both of the chassis legs, so stiffens it right up, I suppose. Everything's adjustable on it, stabiliser bars, the suspension, and as you can see under the rear, it really is, it's just a work of art. I absolutely love it, and I think it is such a nice car, and it has been done tastefully. You can see it's got poly bushes all round it as well. The exhaust, that does look, Chris just said as well, it does look new, and it's Simmons, but there's no rot or grot under here anywhere. Obviously there's bits of dirt, it does need a bit of a clean, but it's a very, very solid car indeed. I will bend down in a minute, guys, and get a good shot of as much of it as I can for you, but again, all poly bushes on the rear there. Shout out, Chris, if you notice anything I need to mention.
There's no welding on it, is
there? No, there's not, no. And it has got all those gas coilovers on it. They call coilovers or adjustable suspension.
Yeah, coilovers.
But let's step back and bend right down, guys, so you can get a clear view of what it does look like under there. I mean, that in itself looks beautiful. I'm going to try and get a shot of that vertically, I think, with the camera up. Should look quite nice, but let's move down to the front and do the same. Yeah, it looks, we've got a bit of sunshine shining through the door there, Chris. No, and it's actually, believe it or not, it's hidden all the dirt. It looks like it's just been cleaned under there now, so. Yeah,
it looks good.
Yeah, very, very nice. Right, let's get these wheels off. All quite straightforward work, swapping those wheels over. But as you can see, and I am going to say, let me know what you think. Nobody really liked these on the 3-door, but I actually think that they suit this car. And Chris just said they actually look quite nice. I've just torqued all the wheel bolts up. He's just going around now, checking all the pressures and topping them up, because obviously we have took these off the black car, and the black car has been standing around for quite some time. It's now sitting there on axle stand, so we'll have to get those all swapped back out. But yeah, what do you think of those wheels? They actually do look really good on there, I believe. Well, I think, my personal opinion, but I'm sure other people will have their own opinion of it. It's no secret, you can tell we're going for MOT. Oh dear, honestly, I'm getting quite hot and frustrated. I've got in here with all my stuff. I'll put the keys up on the dashboard, or Chris did. I'm in the harness and I can't reach them, so I've had to take it off. So I've got the keys, I've put the harness on again, then I can't reach the door to shut it. So yeah, it's not been going too well. But the other thing is as well, I'm not going to be able to go. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to drive this, to be honest. Guys, this seat's been set up for Dave, obviously the previous owner, and Dave is a 6-footer, so I'm struggling here to reach the pedals. Chris, we're going to cut there because I'll look a bit foolish otherwise. Slight change of plan now. I've got an MOT booked and I just haven't got time for all the messing around. And because that car was set up for somebody who was 6'4", I am 5'7". I was leaning down as far as I could get to press the clutch down, and it's like I couldn't really see over the dashboard, so it was too dangerous. The seat's going to have to be moved if I drive that car, so I've loaded it onto the back of my truck in order for us to get there without being late, and we're going to just drive it over there on the back of the truck, get it unloaded and put it through an MOT, and fingers crossed that all goes well. So we'll see you when we get there. I did just poke my nose in there and say, how are we looking on the MOT? And he said the only thing that is, obviously it's been up on the ramps, come back down. He said it's doing okay, everything's all right, but the tape, me and Chris forgot to remove it off of the front headlights. He said, and it is obscuring the pattern of the headlights. But he said rather than fail it, he has actually just pulled it off for us, so that's good news. So fingers crossed it should go okay, and it'll have a nice year's MOT on it when it comes out. So guys, we kind of finished what we was going to do with the video, but Chris is just putting that white tape back on the headlights because we had to take it off for an MOT, and it kind of looks odd without it now. So he's got a roll of white tape there, he's putting it back on, and he just said, Rob, people want to see you drive this car. So I'm not going to tell you what Chris has put on the seat for me, but he has helped me out so that I can reach the pedals, and we are just going to take this car out. Guys, I'm not going to wring its neck, it's too much money, I don't want to wreck it, but we are going to take it out for a little drive. Got a GoPro in there, hopefully can catch a little bit of footage from the inside the cabin, and Chris is going to stand out on the road and capture me coming past a couple of times with it. So let's crack on and get that done. Too mad in that car. It is a lot of money, and we have decided what we're going to do. So when we get back to the workshop in a while, I will talk you through our plans for that car, but it certainly put a smile on my face. And we had a GoPro in there as well, and I can show you, it says corrupt file, so it was obviously a little bit too bumpy for it, which is a shame because it would have been nice to get both views, Chris outside recording me, and obviously me driving it with that GoPro after Chris made me up a foam seat for it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty powerful, and I didn't want to go too mad in it. You could probably tell we put the old, I think I said, the 3-door Cosworth wheels on it, and they got the most budget tyres on them, so it was a case of just do a couple of little drive-bys, and that was the end of it. So I'll update shortly. Just literally brought it back into the workshop. Actually, I'm going to jump down and show you, and we've put the original wheels back on. Now it's MOT'd. We needed to swap them back over, and obviously the original ones are back on the 3-door. But Chris did hear me outside and said, Rob, you can't tease the subscribers like that. You must show them the seat that I made for you. So it's a bit embarrassing, guys, but this is what we had to do so that I could drive this car, because I could not reach the pedals. So guys, what are we going to do about the 3-door and the 5-door? To be honest, when we was talking in that video last time, I did say that we was always leaning towards the black one, and the comment section agreed completely, I think. And keeping the 3-door compared to the Sapphire, the numbers were nowhere near each other. There was a very, very small minority of people that said keep that rally car. the comments have been crazy. There's been over 1,000 on both videos that we've put out, and probably the most common thing was, initially I said we couldn't afford to keep 2 cars, but there was so many comments saying, Rob, do a track day in it and have some fun. And although it is a bit of a party pooper, I suppose you'd say, but we can't afford to do a track day in that car. If we smashed it up, it is a lot of money to lose. And where are you going to buy the parts to repair it? So we have decided to sell it, and we have got a buyer for the car as well. So we're probably not going to do the numbers on it. I think you all know really what we paid for it. I initially told you the price in the first video, but it's been nice owning it. I know it's only been a short period of time. It's not going anywhere till next week. Oh, just quickly as well, a lot of people keep saying keep the 500. Guys, our 3-door Cosworth's not an RS 500. Chris said if it was, we'd have 2 armed guards at the gates. So yeah, no, it's not an RS 500, it's just a 3-door Cosworth. So yeah, on that note, that is going to be the end of the video. As usual, drop your comments in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think on our decision, and let me know what you think of Chris's seat. It really did make me laugh, but it absolutely saved me. Without that, I couldn't have done those 2 little drive-bys in it. It's a shame we can't do a track day, but again, I've just said the reasons. I'd love nothing more than to do a track day in it, or possibly even just run it round for a few days, but it's so much money, and you can see it's a work of art. I just don't want to put any risk around any of that. We need to just sell it, move it on, and it's another one gone through our hands, and another one through the Salvage Rebuilds channel. So guys, if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram for some little sneak peeks throughout the day. We often put them out and people seem to enjoy them, and it gives you an idea of what is to come and what videos are coming very, very soon to the channel. So don't forget, please like, subscribe, share on all your social networking sites, and check out the merchandise. The link is in the description. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon in the next one.